What's up, people? I am going to try to do something today that I don't think I've ever done, and that is to show all of my pickups from an entire month. And this may be one of the few months where I could do that in a video and not be, not appear insane. Although I might be insane. So I'm just going to show a bunch of stuff. Yay! And that includes some stuff that I ordered and some stuff that was given to me and a trip to Hard Off, which these days for me is quite rare. And even when I do go, I don't really buy much. And such. So here we go. Enjoy! Oh, wow. Okay then, this came from a Happy Meal, and my wife's sister's son had it already, so he said I could have it. So it's a present from him, and it's Bowser, and he can spit fire, which looks kind of like his tongue, but he's pretty dang accurate. Wow, seriously, what the heck? So don't trifle with this guy. There you go. Check him out. What's up? I think we should shoot an amiibo. I missed. Good thing I've got a reload. I thought you were accurate. Come on. Show him who's boss, dude. No, wasn't meant to be. Sorry, maybe I'll try again later. Anyway, moving on. This is what I'm playing now. God of War. And I'm taking my sweet time because it's a dang big game. And it's hard. I'm playing it on easy because I don't care. So there. Obviously, it's got the reversible cover. Hold on. I'm taking the disc out because it's not the God of War disc. God of War disc is in my PS4 Pro. Yeah. So here's, if you can see it, this is what the original one looks like. Not that that's anything amazing, but so yeah, I prefer this. Usually when there's alternate art, I switch it around. A nice thing about the Japanese one is that it has English as an option. This is not the Japanese one. I imported this from the US, so I had to wait an extra week to start playing it. That's okay. But I don't know if there's like any censoring or anything like that. So anyway, I've got the American copy for now. When it gets cheap, I may think about buying the Japanese one so my wife can think about playing it. I think she would enjoy this more than the other ones. She actually does like hack and slash a little bit, but she's pretty much into the Yakuza games and Zelda. So, alright, I grabbed this because it has a campaign, and I thought, well, that's pretty cool. And I have these Star Wars controllers for my PS4 that I want to use. Not that I'm using them, so I don't know, that was dumb. Anywho, I got it for like 2,000 yen, so I don't know, $18 or something like that, $18.50. And Star Wars Battlefront 2, it's the Elite Trooper Deluxe Edition. I don't know if that means anything for me because I'm pretty sure all the downloadable stuff has been used. I bought it used. Anyway, this one gets kind of hard too when you're in the flying thing and shooting stuff. And I got frustrated and turned it off. But I think the older I get, the worse I become at video games. Or maybe I just always was bad. Okay, so I showed those two things. Yay. I just realized there's something downstairs. Oh well. Anyway, putting you there. I want that, or I wanted it for the Xbox One because I have the X, and I figure pretty much any multi-platform games I want to get for that now. Having said that, I already had this next game. But I bought it again because it was wicked cheap. And I want to play it on the Xbox One X, but I want to play it on the Switch too, so I don't know. It sucks. Well, actually, I mean, it's a good thing to have so many options. But I want to experience this, and, you know, it's the best 4K goodness I can outside of playing it on PC. Because my TV downstairs is 65-inch 4K HDR OLED, whereas my monitors for my PC are 1440p, and then I've got a 4K, but it doesn't have HDR, and it's only 28 inches or something. So, and it's not OLED, so at least I don't think so. Anywho, yeah, I just never got around to playing this, so I I want to play it. I want to shoot some... Hey! Stuff falling on the floor. Okay. Oh, that's a better place to put it. Next, I'll show you stuff that I have set aside here. Here are 3 games that I ordered that are kind of like limited, I don't know, prints. The first one, I'm so organized. Like, seriously, my game room is basically clean and ready to rock. Sorry, dropped some stuff, which it's not cool to be dropping, and I thought I had it all set aside, so it was nice, and it wasn't, apparently, and I suck. Okay, so I'll put those just there. First one is 99 vidas, which apparently in Portuguese means 99 vidas. I mean lives. And it's okay. It's like it's a beat 'em up. I haven't played too much of it. It reminds me a little bit of Scott Pilgrim because they talk too much. I like the Scott Pilgrim game. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to have a physical release of that. But right after I ordered this, it went free on PlayStation Plus, so it will probably never get opened. Whatever. And with that, I don't know. I think I got some kind of cards or something. Yeah, I got this guy. This postcard. So I probably won't be sending that to anyone, but I don't know what I will do with it. I'll probably put it in a box and look at it once a year. If it's lucky. Yeah. And that's from, who's that from? Strictly Limited Games. It's release number 3. It's intense multiplayer action. Yeah, like I said, I like it. I haven't gotten too far into it, but it's enjoyable. I can't say a lot more than that. There are plenty of reviews. You don't need one from me. Next one, so that was number 3. This is also Strictly Limited, and it's number 4. 8! Almost fell out of my hand. Guns, Gore, and Cannoli, and I think there was some kind of controversy surrounding this game, like about whether they could print it or not. I don't remember, but in any case, I've got it now. What? And that also came with a... I should put these somewhere else. A postcard. There it is. Yay. Alright. We're just cruising right along here. Okay. This one is a Switch game, and it's from not Strictly Limited, but Super Rare Games. And I don't know. It's in a package, and I'm not going to take it out. It's Human Fall Flat. And I thought it looked okay. It's kind of like ragdoll physics game. Some people aren't into it. Other people think it's pretty cool. Some people think it's a piece of crap, and other people think it's really unique and fun and a nice change of pace. And I'm probably somewhere in between, I reckon. But yeah, I got that. I'm especially interested in collecting games for the Switch that are not like massive print runs. So, right, and it came with a bunch of cards, and I'll just quickly show those. They all say Super Rare Games on the back. And so there's this one. If it's not really focusing, I apologize. And then there's this one. And then there's... This is what fell on the floor earlier. That's what I get for trying to keep stuff set aside for this video. Like I said, I don't think I've ever done this before. But I'm doing it now, people. Next, this stuff is all from a trip to a game. It's a store that has like comic books and all kinds of stuff, including games and some retro. And I bought this. I think I have it actually. Hold on, I'm checking. Super. What? Look at that. Oh yeah, I have it. So I already had this, or have this, but the box was in good shape, and I think I need a case for something. I have a game has a pretty munted case, and I wanted to do a case swap, and this game was $2. So I went ahead and bought it. Really for the case. The case is really in nice shape. It doesn't have a hang tab, but I'm not sure that it ever did. But it's complete. Yay! Complete! And it's Super Monaco GP. And I mean, I don't have a problem with this game or anything. It's just that if I already have it, I might switch the cases around. Yay. Haven't looked into it. I was just watching a Kinsey Burke pickup video. And it's funny that she mentioned she showed... Now I can't remember the bloody name of it. Whatever the English name of Clayman is. That's so dumb. Anyway, I didn't know about this, and I found it for maybe 400 yen. It's Clayman, and it's I think this wasn't released on the PS1 outside of Japan, but it is a PlayStation, the best copy, but it is complete, and the disc is pristine. You'll just have to take my word for it, but it's kind of like a puzzle platform point-click kind of game. I don't know if those two are the same thing. So it's a point-and-click adventure with the claymation. Oh, yeah, The Neverhood. I guess the game is called The Neverhood. There you go. Anyway, so I'll turn it out so that the English spine is out, and I'll stick it on my shelf with my other PlayStation games, my Japanese ones, and I've got some US and PAL ones as well. Yay for me. Alright, what else? I bought this also because it was cheap, and I'm pretty sure I didn't have it at least boxed for the Super Famicom. It's not in perfect condition, but this is Super Baseball 2020, and this is meant to be quite good and still fun. So I'm actually looking forward to playing that. And the box is in pretty decent shape. Like, the flap isn't too bad. And I'll go ahead and show you. The inside is kind of not so great. Hold on. Was that this? Yeah. So there's the manual, and it's full color. Yay. I could probably do a little better job than that. Hey. Yeah. Is there anything good in there to show you? Cyber Egg. This is the only, I believe, the only stadium you can play in this game. Right. So there's the cartridge, and this is a little bit messed up. But if I wanted to, I could swap it with another cheaper game like Othello or something, and I may very well do that. But for now, I'm just gonna put it here in this little pile because I have more to show you. All right. Sorry. Okay, this is just weird. I bought it because it's just too weird. And I did actually take it out and play it. I don't have batteries in it right now. And this is, I think, my first pickup of the month. I bought this, like, right around April Fool's Day, actually. How about that? This is, it looks like a Tiger pocket game, but it's not made by Tiger. It's called Lawton versus USA. And here it is. This was just, I mean, I know that it's crass, you know what I mean? And it's inappropriate, but it's just so weird. I felt like I needed to have it in my very small portable or handheld game thingy collection. On the back, it describes, I'll show you again, very inappropriate. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's just wrong. It's showing like the aftermath of 9/11 and the towers coming down and stuff, and I got it used, so it's not like I'm supporting whoever made this. But anyway, off of somebody in Japan. It says, this game is divided into 20 levels. Every level is arranged 3 rounds, and 2 rounds of them will win. The game automatically passes and promotes. What's more, the inspiring music will play during the game. There are many kinds of boxing models accompanied. For example, the light or heavy boxing, the light or heavy savate, and the light or heavy hit. The energy of fighter will be showed in the process of boxing. Every fighter has 7 lives. The sound effect is followed during the boxing. The higher the level of game is, the more difficult the game becomes. The players can slowly realize this feeling in the process of game. The thing is, it's not a boxing game. It's a shooting game. And I can't remember like exactly how it is. I guess I should have had batteries in it to show you. Maybe at the end of the video I'll show this if I remember. But you're shooting stuff or trying not to get shot. And it's, you know, it's very basic. It's mildly entertaining, but it's going to stay like this because it's so weird. Don't hate me for buying this. Anyway. Okay, so next is a bunch of stuff from Hard Off, and I don't know, lately I don't feel like I'm grabbing the bag. Hard Off is all that great. It was good for this. I broke my holder for my camera, so I bought a new one, and it came with this pretty much useless little mini tripod, and I got them both used, obviously, from the junk bin for 100 yen or 108 yen with tax, so yay. I'm using it now, so I can't show it to you. Here's a picture. What? Unless I forgot to show you the picture, in which case use your imagination. Right, so here's a bag, and I'll show you my favorite thing first. This is a full-size keyboard for a MacBook. I think these work with PC as well, but I don't need it for that. I have a Mac, not for a MacBook, for a Macintosh. I have a Macintosh setup that I have it on like a wheeled shelf, and I think I'm going to keep it on there and keep it in my game room just because I don't really need it, but I like having my little Macintosh corner thing, and I don't know. Anyway, I have the wireless one, and sometimes it's a pain in the ass to get it connected, or the batteries are dying, or I don't know. I like wired, and this is wired, and it's big because I have big hands. And it was like not that cheap actually. It was 1980 yen, but a lot cheaper than if I bought it online or like at the Apple Store or something. So I wanted that for my Apple setup. I got an Apple monitor really cheap recently too because it's a few years old, and I don't know. I just like my little my little Apple corner. I need to get like a Shaun the Sheep would be good. Put my little Shaun the Sheep there because I'm a sheeple, shapple, apple, sheep. Right. Next, didn't really need this, but it's good to have an extra one around. This is you can use it for either composite or component for the Xbox 360, and it has a little switcheroony there. It was 100 yen, so I think that's a pretty good deal. And I bought that. Yes, I did. I like to hook my 360 up to a CRT TV, and almost all my CRTs that I have here have component, so yay, component. Okay, here are some stands for the Wii U. They were 100 yen each. Somebody was talking about on a video, this is the one where it's just a stand, like that's all it is. But these are really good for displaying like your PSP, your DS or whatever, or your Wii U. You could actually display your Wii U with this because that's what it came with. And this is the charge stand, and I have a Wii U that I got when I bought my last TV, and I think that it doesn't have this, so that'll go to the other house. And what else? I bought an N64 because I clearly don't have enough N64s. I think I have like more than 20 probably. Not probably. I definitely, well, around 20. And one has the HDMI mod and one has a RGB mod. And those are the two that I'm keeping here. Plus my box ones. I have some really pretty ones too. Like the green one that Grub Gun gave me and the purple one. It's really nice, and a nice gold one. But I just don't have space for all of it. So I'm keeping my boxed ones here. And then... yeah, this is definitely not staying. This was 600 yen, which is, it's not a good deal, actually. Or is it? What? I think it's a pretty good deal, because it has that. Yay! So I bought it just for that. Yes, I did. Otherwise, I thought about, like, taking the thing out and then just going right back in and being like, here, what do you give me for this? They would have given me, like, 20 yen. So I decided to go ahead and hold on to it. Okay. I bought a couple, actually 3. Wow, look at me go. PlayStation 2 DualShock 2 controllers. I'm not going to try to get like all the colors, but I do like a rainbow of fruit flavors. And I already had this color, but it was 200 yen. And that's a bargain for me, so I bought it again. I got this one from Mr. Dude, actually, and the one that he gave me is nicer than this. But, again, 200 yen. How can I say no? It's a really nice... clear red PlayStation 2 controller. And the next color is, I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of green. And I have this color for a PlayStation 1 DualShock controller. I guess that they're still called that. This is a DualShock 2 one, so for the PS2. And this one was also 200 yen. So that is a really good deal. This one, for whatever reason, I don't know why, was 400 yen. I don't know if this color is like less common or just a different person was marking it, but I wanted this color to go. I think I have this color of PS2. Like, I don't even know anymore, but I think I have a PS2 that's this color, so, or a little darker version of this. Maybe not. I don't remember if I bought it or not. Yeah, so they're pretty. And I've also been enjoying playing PS2 on my 21-inch Sony Trinitron, and kind of comparing RGB and component, and I just don't have the eyes for it. It looks good to me. Either way, whatever. I think I prefer component, but I don't want to get into that argument. I don't claim to know what I'm talking about, but if it's one of those two connections, I'm pretty happy. And I mentioned this in an earlier video, but again, I'm just amazed at how good the Dreamcast looks in composite. I have RGB, I think, for it, and I usually play it on VGA, but like the composite picture is good. Or maybe my eyes are just really good at making me think that blurry things aren't blurry. I don't know. Either way, lucky me. Wouldn't that be cool if you could like mod your eyes so that crappy video looks really nice and you don't have to like mess with all the FrameMeister and OSSC and this and that and RGB, and you know, you just go like beep, oh yeah, it looks clear now. No, I wouldn't want to mod my eyes because that sounds scary. Okay. Freeze! Yeah. This is a light gun, and there's no information. I didn't look it up yet. It's called the Scorpion. And it's got all kinds of like little switches on it and stuff, and I guess they maybe actually do stuff. Manual reload, gun con on, off. But it says gun con, so it's a PS1 one. But this, I think, is a Dreamcast. No, it's not. That is not for Dreamcast. Okay, then what is it for? I don't know. Maybe it is just for PlayStation stuff, but... Saturn? Maybe Saturn. I can't remember what the ports look like, so I suck. But it's called the Scorpion, and I paid freaking 500 yen for it. So it better work. But I'd never seen it before. I thought it was kind of cool. And by the way, pretty sure that American, probably other places too, but this is what my experience is, light guns don't work on Japanese CRTs because there's like a difference in the wah-wah. Also, RF. I think that might be a thing as well, because I have a Jaguar, and at the moment I only have the RF cable, which sucks. Even composite would be nice. This one, I've got nothing. And I can't get it to work on a Japanese TV RF with RF signal. So I want to play Raiden on my Jaguar. But whatever. Okay, a couple more things from Hard Off. We're getting down towards the end here, I reckon. Okay, last two things from Hard Off. I bought this because I'm a sucker, and I didn't have one. It's a Super Famicom game case. It looks like that. Isn't that nice? You can still see it. Only now it's blue. Alright. Pretty much useless, but I just think they're cool, and they're from the time when the games came out. So this one, it was an impulse buy. I didn't even, it's taped right here, so I don't even know the condition of the disc. It's probably munted. But it made me think of the Highlander, and I might keep it, and I might send it to him. I don't know. I'm a selfish bastard, so like I said, I might keep it. But this is the Japanese version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and like 1,000,000 yen is not a lot of money. It's like $10,000. So it's like, ooh, 1,000,000 yen, which I mean, $10,000 is $10,000, but it's nothing like $1 million, right? And so, oh, look at that! It even has a spine card. What? Quiz Millionaire. That's what it says. And let's see if we have a spine card. Maybe the disc will be okay. Look, well, it's got some scuffing, but it should be alright. A little bit. It's pretty good, actually. I mean, for 100 yen. Then again, I could probably buy this new for 100 yen if I knew where to look. But it was one of the... I put a lot of things back, so this was my impulse buy. But it's going to all be in Japanese. And I don't know if it's voiced or not. Wow, some of the questions are pretty easy. It's asking like, what's a score called on golf? Anyway. Right. I took too much time on that. So, let me know, Wooter, if you want that. Vooter. But it might just go on my shelf because I'm pretty sure I didn't have that one. And that's Hard Off, but I bought one thing at Book Off. When I was trying to pay for it, I took out 1,000 yen like this, and it was folded, and so I went like that to kind of straighten it. Anyway, it just ripped. And the cashier refused to take my money, even though it ripped right in front of her face. So then I later took it to a convenience store and told the person there the same story, and she said, "Oh, no problem, let me tape it for you." So... yeah, it just depends on who your person behind the cash register is, I guess, or behind the counter. So yeah, not everything made in Japan is super high quality. Alright, it looks like I mixed some stuff up here. Right, so I actually paid a bit more than I maybe should have for this, but I wanted it for my DS shoot 'em up collection, because I feel like I have them all. I might be missing one or two that are like super obscure. But this is Atari Mix. Like Atari Remix, it's a play on words. And it's Happy 10 Games, it says right there on the spine. And I think I have the American version of this, but now I have the Japanese one. I want to say I paid like $12 or something for this, which, I mean, it's not like it was expensive, but I just wasn't really looking to spend a lot of money there. And I bought this at Book Off, not Hard Off, but they're like in the same building. This has... Oh, look at that. Here you go. If you can travel back to 2007, here's some Club Nintendo points if it would focus. There you go. Oh, you couldn't see them all. There you go. ATAJ, yeah. Anyway, it's still neat to have those still in the box, though, because it's like, makes it more complete. So it has the original games and then remixed versions of them. And, it's kind of cool. Including Tempest, though. And Warlords and Sprint, Missile Command, Lunar Lander. I don't know why I'm looking at it instead of showing it to you. Like that. So, it's kind of a fun little pickup. Yeah. And here are some game stuff that I actually did buy at Hard Off, and then hey, there it is. But I put them in the bag with the book off thing because I wanted to keep them from getting scratched up. Here is a Saturn game. Oh, wow. Hello, sorry about that. Okay, and I did take the tape off to check the disc, and it's perfect. No spine card, though, that I could find. I'm pretty sure this is a bad game, like really bad, but I didn't have it. Now I do. It's Street Fighter Real Battle on Film. Woo! Look at that, and all the reflections, too. Reflections of... Okay. So... yeah, I'm actually looking forward to giving that a go. And then I bought this for 100 yen. This is No Speed Limit, Miles, Tails, Prower, Sega, 1992, Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know, it's like a little, this. So I'll pop a watch battery type thing in there and see how it is. But I thought it was neat. And it's from 1992. And it's from Sega! So, that's pretty cool. And then, I feel like there's something, anyway, I'll show you this. It's still got the price tag on it, it was 200 yen. But this is, I'm not also trying to obviously get all of them, but I like collecting the unusual, unique the memory cards for the PlayStation 2 especially. I guess maybe there were some for the PlayStation 1, but I usually see them for the PlayStation 2. And, I mean, I prefer Sony-made ones, but this is Hori, but it has a cool little umbrella thing for Biohazard or Resident Evil. And I hadn't seen this anywhere before, so I purchased it! Yes, I did. And now I'm going to talk until I figure out what I have to show you still. I feel like there was something else I needed to show you. Maybe that's all. Maybe that's all. That's pretty exciting. I don't have my Switch on me, and I'm not going to bother. I'll just tell you, again, that Josh from Limited Run Games, my Mighty Rabbit Studios, sent me a free download code for Saturday Morning RPG for the Switch, which I am liking. However, it suddenly got kind of hard, so I think I might need to grind a little bit and level up my character so that I can move forward in the game. But yeah, it's downloaded, been playing it on the Switch a bit, but also God of War. But I really like it, and I recommend it. It's $10, I think, to download it. And they've been tweeting and stuff and saying, look, man, if enough people download this, we can work on the sequel. And I would love to see that happen. So also, I think it's going to go physical through Limited Run Games. So if that's something you'd be interested in, it's a lot more expensive to get it physically. But it's a sweet game. It's, yeah, I mean, there's all these different, you can choose, I think, 5 attacks. Or you can use a different kind of power-up, like eat a huge cookie to increase your health. But you choose 5 items as you go in. And they each can be used a different amount of times. Sorry. But like one is you throw a laser disc at the dudes to like do damage. Another one is you transform into a semi like Optimus Prime and like run over everybody. What else is there? There's another one where it like turns into an arcade game, like a Pong controller, and you just keep batting the ball against them. And if you miss, then the attack doesn't do as much damage, or like shooting them. And it's so cool. And obviously the humor and stuff, and some of a lot of the references. It's a lot of fun. So I definitely recommend it for you to download on your Switch or wherever it's available for download. But I hope they can make the sequel. And I'm actually surprised that they sent me a copy because I don't even think that video's gotten 100 views yet. Even though I put my head under a blanket to film it because I'm all professional like that. So, alright. What was I going to do at the end of the video? I was going to try to shoot the amiibo with this again, and I was going to play this. Maybe I'll make that a separate video because I feel like this deserves more attention. So, sorry. Right, but I will try to shoot the amiibo because I want to do it. Because Stupid Splatoon. Why do you people like that game so much? You turn on the game and they go like this. It's even worse in Japanese because I have to read Japanese because they're just even in English they go blah blah blah, and you can't skip it. Like, make it skippable. All right, die. She didn't fall off. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.